Last 8 wickets for 112 runs. England have been bundled out for 319 and India have taken a 126 run lead heading into the third day. I had mentioned that yes, India need to bat at least 4 sessions so that 3 or 4 sessions so that you could give England a big total. Now the first part of it has happened. You are thinking 370 all out? No way they are close to it. So 112 runs were scored today and they have lost 8 wickets. Brilliant spell from Mohammad Siraj. Ravindra Jadeja finally managed to get into the wickets by dismissing Ben Stokes. And because of that, England's suicidal tendency of Bazball ensured that India have gotten a massive lead. And I'm saying advantage India in a big, big way.
Yeah, and England definitely did not utilize the conditions to the fullest as far as the good conditions for batting are concerned. Coming after the tea session, someone like a Siraj just run through the England batting lineup, and they would not definitely not be happy with what has happened with them in this innings. Quite still, India has a lead of about 120, 126. So India would be definitely really happy and would come on to how many runs do you think would India feel comfortable at?
See, if you look at it now, look, the bowlers have done their bit. If you looked at how it was, Siraj was getting the ball to tail, he was bowling the right lengths. And as I had mentioned, spinners did some damage, but most of the damage, you look at Mark Wood, pacer, Siraj, pacer, Bumrah, pacer, they are the guys who are doing most of the damage here. And because of that, if India bat for 3 sessions, I'm pretty much sure India is going to bat for 3 sessions. There's no two ways about it. You will want a target in excess of 350 or 400 because batting, as we said on day 4 and day 5, it is not going to be easy. And whatever you may try, Baz ball, Stokes ball, Johnny ball, Duckett ball, whatever you want to try, 350, 400 in India is not chased for a reason. And that is because it's becoming very, very difficult for batting as the game progresses. So that's why I would say it is advantage India firmly, but they would have to score about another 250 runs, 300 runs, so that they can give them a target of
India.
350.
I don't think that time is going to be an issue in this match anymore. So I think India would not be looking at declaring. They would be trying to come out and score as many runs as they could. From here, I think 300 runs also if India gets in the second innings, or even a 250 runs for that matter, 250 to 300. I think it should be a good enough total for India to wrap the English side up.
So, I mean, look, I can understand that you want to bat aggressively and want to ensure that, okay, you ensure that you take the draw out of the equation, okay? Now, see, there are a total of 7.5 sessions remaining in this test match, okay? India will bat mostly 3 of them.
I
So,
wouldn't be surprised if they come out in about 4 or 5 sessions.
no, you can't bat
Till
4.
tomorrow.
Till tomorrow, second session, you may want to ensure that you've given England a target in excess of 400. Then you will give one session plus 3 on the 5th day to ensure you bowl England out. Because see, they are not going to die wandering. They are going to go for the target irrespective of whatever it is. See, you will not let England ensure that, okay, they will not try. They will try for it, although they will lose 8, 9, 10 wickets. In that sense, England has squandered a golden advantage. And whatever way you look at it, this is not baseball. This was a brain fade from England, the way how they batted after lunch. I don't know what happened to them. I mean, what was Stokes thinking? What was folks thinking? The rest of the tail. Luckily, what happened in Vizag and Hyderabad, that didn't happen in Rajkot. The tail did not wag. And that's why 126 runs, huge advantage for India.
Definitely a huge again. I think again a very good opportunity for it's going to be for Shubman Gill again to score because the team is again in a good position from here. He would not be under sort of the pressure that he needs to go all guns blazing or something like that. So I think hasn't got runs in the first inning, needs to come out and show that he can consistently score runs because after that century he straight had this duck. So he would definitely be wanting to score runs. Lot of pressure on Mark Wood. I think he would be bowling a majority of the overs at least in the remaining of this session because the fast bowlers have still got the maximum amount of help.
Exactly, and I would like to quote what Dhanush has said. Like Glenn McGrath correctly said, this is cuss ball, not bass ball. Cuss ball means crazy ball. I mean, McGrath and the Aussies saw something that the rest of the world did not see in baseball, and I think India will also kind of dispel that notion. And remember, whatever way you change the template, if England do not go on to win the series, I mean, even if they lose it 3-2, they will still have that moral edge over it. But if England manage to lose series 1-4, then I think you'll have to seriously look at basketball and how it has worked for them. Has it worked for them? And it did not work for them in the Ashes, although it was by the barest of margins. But understand this, Australia managed to draw it at home there. Here, England are away. But don't get me wrong, baseball might be effective only against the smaller nations, Sri Lanka, maybe
But
West Indies, New Zealand to a certain extent. But against Australia and India with better bowling attacks, better batting lineups, they will be found wanting.
But I think till now, if we talk about till now in this test series, it has sort of worked for them because series is at 1-1 until yesterday. Also, we were giving England somewhat a chance, especially after the way they batted yesterday and they went in with a 200 score and coming today. But today, definitely nobody else apart from them to blame. They had gotten about half runs by at the loss of 2 wickets, and since then it's just been bizarre batting
I
from
mean,
the
you are,
English side.
I think you're fallen prey to Ollie Robinson's column, which he said that, oh, India are scared of England. But I think it's the other way around. I think England just want to ensure that they are portraying a face as if they are like blocks of ice melting in December. That is the way we are looking at it. So, what has baseball achieved, Rookie Techie? We will come to that particular situation once the series is over. What has baseball achieved? We'll come to that. We won't discuss it now or in Ranchi or in Dharamshala. After the series is over, that is a debate at that time. Akash Bharadwaj is like saying, but why is it all going up? I don't understand. Okay. So Akash Bharadwaj, sorry Akash, there seems to be something. It's just scrolling up and down like that. Where did Stokes lost a series in baseball? But again, Akash Bharadwaj, let me tell you one thing: you didn't win it also. That's the problem. So kudos to Rohit for not getting bogged down due to Ashwin's absence. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, today, as I mentioned, it was a golden opportunity for England. The best spinner in the Indian cricket team not available. The pitch still good for batting. 207 for 2. You had India on the mat psychologically, but then you just threw it all away with a splendid display from Mohammad Siraj, Jasprit Bumrah, and Kuldeep Yadav. I mean, these are the three guys who have ensured that yes, India have a complete control at what has happened. So GGK is saying perfect for Gill, as you rightly also stated. So that's the way we are.
And I
It
think
is.
one more point I was just reading, I don't remember the name, that India did not, that impact of Ashwin not being there on day three wasn't that much on India. And I think, yeah, because there was this, till last night when Ashwin actually pulled out, there was this factor that Ashwin is in there and the way they were batting. But today, I think bowlers haven't let the missing Ashwin that
Yes,
much.
and GGK and Ashish Dhar, I think it was Ashish Dhar was saying India still needs 400 as a target. Absolutely. See, you now got 7.5 sessions left in the test match. India bats four of them, get to about 250, 270, get over 400. Give England only about 3.5 sessions if they want to bat. They can go for it. But then you're in that catch 22. Should I bat? But if they bat aggressively, they are in risk of losing wickets on a pitch which will already deteriorate from day 4 and 5 onwards. So that is why it is going to be a thing. And yes,
Important innings for Rajat Patidar also, because just one innings till now, it would be 4 innings by the time this innings, and then it's going to, if KL Rahul is returning in the next match, it's going to be a straight shootout between Patidar and
look,
Sarfaraz. And Sarfaraz has gotten quick runs in the
if
first
Gill,
innings.
Yashasvi, and Rohit score well, and it's about 250 runs if they get by the loss of 2 wickets, then I think Patidar and Sarfaraz, I think their knocks might go rather under the radar. But I think,
No,
see,
but still, it's going to be a.
it will be a shootout. It will be a shootout
Because if
for it.
Sarfaraz has already gotten the runs in the
Yeah.
last game, in the previous innings, and Patidar has gotten 30 odd in one innings, and he has looked good, but after that, he hasn't scored runs.
Shakin PS is saying, at least give credit to Siraj. Yesterday you underestimated. Absolutely. I mean, Mohammad Siraj has been outstanding today. And that is why it is a big, big thing. And that is the reason why India have a big lead at this point. So let us give credit where it is. India are going to come out, and yes, Yashasvi Jaiswal and Rohit Sharma are already in there. And if it's a straight shootout between Rajat Patidar and Sarfaraz Khan, we'll all discuss that when it happens. Let's see when the water flows through the bridge at that time. Let's see. So whether Bumrah plays in Ranchi and all, different debate altogether. But for now, let us see. We still have 1 hour to go for this session to end. About 1 hour? Yes, you have interrupted more than an hour. So
1
that is
hour,
why.
5 minutes.
Yep, let's see how it goes. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us. Enjoy jazz ball, like GGK is saying. Enjoy jazz ball at this point in time. Let's see how much can India extend their advantage at this point. From me and Shashwat, it's bye bye. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live.